last video, we discussed about the solutions of partial differential equation by direct integration. Here, we are discussing the linear equations of first order PDE and the methods for how to solve these types of equations. So, linear equations of the first order, that is Lagrange's linear equations. A partial differential equation of the first order, commonly known as Lagrange's linear equation, which is of the form capital P small p plus capital Q small q equal to capital R, where P, Q and R are the functions of x, y, z, and small p denotes dou z by dou x and small q denotes dou z by dou y. So P plus QQ equal to R is the linear equation of first order PDE or Lagrange's linear equation. Next, the solution of the linear partial differential equation PP plus QQ equal to R is phi of u comma v equal to 0, where phi is an arbitrary function and u of xyz equal to c1 and v of xyz equal to c2 from a solution of the equations dx by capital P equal to dy by capital Q equal to dz by capital R. This is the auxiliary equation corresponding to the Lagrange's linear equation, that is dx divided by P equal to dy divided by Q equal to dz divided by R. Solving this auxiliary equation, we get the solutions u and v, and the final solution is phi of uv equal to 0. How to solve a Lagrange's linear equation PP plus QQ equal to R? These are the steps. First of all, form the auxiliary equation dx by P equal to dy by Q equal to dz by R. Next, solve these simultaneous equations by any method giving u equal to a constant, and v equal to b, which is a constant, as its solutions. And the third step, the solution is of the form phi of u v equal to 0 or u equal to f of v. So these are the steps to solve a linear equation PP plus QQ equal to R. First of all, form the auxiliary equation, then solve these equations by any method and write u equal to a and v equal to b. Then the solution is of the form phi of u v equal to 0 or u equal to f of v. The rules for solving or methods for solving the auxiliary equation is: consider any two fractions. We have the auxiliary equation dx by p equal to dy by q equal to dz by r. Considering any two fractions and solve them by direct integration. This is the first method. Second method is choose any three multipliers. It may be a constant or some functions of x, y, z, such that we can rewrite the auxiliary equation as dx by p equal to dy by q equal to dz by r equal to L dx plus m dy plus n dz divided by L p plus m q plus n r. Okay. While choosing these multipliers, we get the denominator as 0. When the denominator is 0, we can equate the numerator also to 0, and then by direct integration, we get solutions u and v. So by choosing multipliers, we get the solution of the Lagrange's linear equation. And the third one is, if one solution is determined, if u is determined, and suppose we cannot determine the second solution by above these rules, then we can use the first solution to get the second solution v. These are the three methods. First one is comparing any two fractions and by direct integration we can solve the system. Or second one, using some multipliers, we can make the denominator 0 and then by direct integration we get the solutions. And the third one is, if one solution is obtained, there is no any method to get the second solution, then we can use the first solution to get the second solution v. So these are the methods for solving the auxiliary equations. Okay, so these are the basics. Then next we are moving to the problems. Solve y square z divided by x p plus x z q equal to y square. Okay, rewriting the equation as here the denominator is x, so cross multiplying we get y square zp plus x square zq equal to xy square. Then compare this equation with the Lagrange's equation. What is Lagrange's equation? Capital P small p plus capital Q equal to R. So here we get capital P equal to y square z, Q equal to x square z, R equal to xy square. Okay, next write the auxiliary equation. That is dx by p equal to dy by q equal to dz by r. So that is dx by y square z equal to dy by x square z equal to dz by x y square. Then by any method we can solve this. So considering any two fractions. Here I am considering the first two fractions. That is dx by y square z equal to dy by x square z. Here in denominator z is a common term. So we can cancel each other and cross multiplying we get x square dx equal to y square dy. So here it is in a variable separable form. So direct integration gives the answer. So integrating both sides we get x cube by 3 equal to y cube by 3 plus a constant. Next we can rewrite this equation as x cube minus y cube equal to 3k1 and 3k1 is substituted as a. Therefore x cube minus y cube equal to a, which is equation number 1. So this is u equal to a form. Okay, u is a function of x by z. So here x cube minus y cube equal to a, which means u is x cube minus y cube. Similarly, considering any two fractions we get v. Let's see. Here I am considering the first and third fractions. That is dx divided by y square z equal to dz divided by xy square. Here y square is a common term, so cancel each other and cross multiplying I will get x dx equal to z dz, which is in the variable separable form. Then on integrating both sides we get x square by 2 equal to z square by 2 plus a constant taking it as k2. Then rewriting this one we get x square minus z square equal to 2k2. 2k2 is taken as b, so x square minus z square equal to b, which means v equal to b form. Okay, so here u equal to x cube minus y cube and v equal to x square minus y square. So the solution is phi of u v equal to 0. That is phi of x cube minus y cube comma x square minus z square equal to 0, or u equal to f of v. That is x cube minus y cube equal to f of x square minus z square. Moving to the second problem. Solve yzp plus 2xq equal to xy. Here capital P equal to yz, capital Q equal to 2x, capital R equal to xy. So the auxiliary equation become dx divided by yz equal to dy divided by 2x equal to dz divided by xy. Here check these fractions. Consider any two. Okay, considering the first and the third one, we have y term as a constant in the denominator. So cancelling y we get a expression. Similarly, considering the second and third one, x is a common term. So from that we get an expression. So both these cases we get the solutions. Okay, let's see. Consider the first and third. That is dx divided by yz equal to dz divided by xy. So y is cancelled and cross multiplying we get x dx equal to z dz, which is in the variable separable form. So here integrating on both sides we get x square by 2 equal to z square by 2 plus a constant, take it as k1, which implies rearranging it we have x square minus z square equal to a, which is the first solution. Similarly, consider the second and third fractions. That is dy by 2x equal to dz by xy, cancelling x from both sides, we get y dy equal to 2dz, which is in the variable separable form. On integrating both sides, we get y square by 2 equal to 2z plus k2. Rearranging the equation, we get y square minus 4z equal to b, which is the second solution. So the complete solution is phi of x square minus z square comma y square minus 4z equal to 0, or x square minus z square equal to f of y square minus 4z. Next problem, solve mz minus ny into dou z by dou x plus nx minus lz into dou z by dou y equal to ly minus mx. So here capital P, Q, R is given. Therefore the auxiliary equations dx divided by mz minus ny, that is equal to dy divided by nx minus lz, which is equal to dz divided by ly minus mx. Here can we compare any two fractions? No, because there is no common term. So comparing the fractions does not yield the solution. So here we are using the second method, that is introducing the multipliers, okay, which is a constant or a functions of x and y. I am introducing the multiplier x, y, z. While using the multipliers, the auxiliary equation become, if you are using L, M, N, then the equation become L dx plus M dy plus N dz divided by L capital P plus M capital Q plus N capital Z. So here we get x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by 0. So here the denominator is 0. Then we can equate the numerator to 0. That's the rule. So x dx plus y dy plus z dz equal to 0. Then on integration we get x square by 2 plus y square by 2 plus z square by 2 equal to some k1, that is x square plus y square plus z square equal to a, which is the first solution. Similarly here I am going to use the multipliers L, M, N. Then also the denominator becomes 0. So which implies L dx plus M dy plus N dz is equal to 0. On integrating we get Lx plus My plus Nz equal to b. So we get the two solutions. Therefore, so the complete solution is phi of x square plus y square plus z square comma Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to 0, or x square plus y square plus z square equal to f of Lx plus My plus Nz. Next problem, solve x square into y minus zp plus y square into z minus xq equal to z square into x minus y. So the auxiliary equation is this one. Here also there is no common terms in the denominators, so we cannot compare any two fractions and find the solutions. So here we are using the multipliers. One hint is, here in the denominator there are x square, y square, z square. So we can use 1 by x square, 1 by y square, 1 by z square as multipliers. Also 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z can also be considered as the multipliers. So here using the multipliers 1 by x square, 1 by y square, 1 by z square, we get the denominator as 0. Therefore the numerator is equal to 0. That's 1 by x square dx plus 1 by y square dy plus 1 by z square dz is equal to 0. Then integrating we get minus 1 by x minus 1 by y minus 1 by z equal to minus a, that is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to a, which is the first solution. Similarly, using the multipliers 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z, we get the denominator as 0, and equating the numerator to 0 and integrating we get log x plus log y plus log z equal to log b, that is x into y into z equal to b. Therefore the solution is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to f of x y z, or phi of 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to f of x y z. Similarly, next problem, p minus q equal to z divided by x plus y. Here the auxiliary equation is dx divided by 1 equal to dy divided by minus 1 equal to dz by z divided by x plus y. Considering the first two fractions, we get dx equal to minus dy. On integrating, we get x plus a equal to a as the first solution. Next, consider the third and the first equation. We get dx equal to x plus y divided by z dz. This implies dx equal to, what is x plus y? From the first equation, we get x plus y as a. So this is equal to a by z dz. So integrating, we have x equal to a log z plus b. That implies x minus a is x plus y. So x plus y log z is equal to, which is the second equation. Therefore, the complete solution is phi of x plus y comma x minus x plus y log z is equal to 0, or x plus y equal to f of x minus x plus y into log z. Next problem, solve x square minus y square minus z square into p plus 2xyq equal to 2xz. This is auxiliary equation here. Considering the last two fractions, we have x as a common term. So cancelling x from both sides, we get dy by y equal to dz by z. On integrating, log y equal to log z plus log a, which implies y by z is equal to a. Equation number 1, that is the first solution. Similarly, we cannot compare any two fractions else. So we have using the multipliers x by z. So we get the denominator as this one, x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal divided by x into x square plus y square plus z square. That is equal to. Now consider this fraction and dz by 2xz. So we can cancel x from both sides. Then we get 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z dz divided by x square plus y square plus z square equal to dz by z. Integrating, we get log of x square plus y square plus z square equal to log z plus log b. That is x square plus y square plus z square divided by z is equal to b. Equation number 2. Therefore, the complete solution is phi of y by z, x square plus y square plus z square divided by z is equal to 0. Next problem, solve 1 plus y p plus 1 plus x q equal to z. Auxiliary equation is dx divided by 1 plus y equal to dy by 1 plus x equal to dz by z. Comparing the first two fractions, we get 1 plus x dx equal to 1 plus y dy. On integrating, answer is x plus x square by 2 equal to y plus y square by 2 plus a by 2. That is x square minus y square plus 2x minus 2y equal to a. Next, we cannot compare the remaining any fraction. So here we are using the multipliers 1, 1, 0. Then we get dx plus dy divided by 1 plus y plus 1 plus x is equal to d of x plus y plus 2 divided by x plus y plus 2. Because here the denominator part is x plus y plus 2. Its derivative is present in the denominator. So we can rewrite it as d of x plus y plus 2 divided by x plus y plus 2. So the answer is compared to dz by z. Then integration, we get log of x plus y plus 2 equal to log z plus log b. That is x plus y plus 2 divided by z equal to b. Therefore, the equation's solution is phi of x square minus y square plus 2x minus 2y, comma x plus y plus 2 divided by z equal to